Hey guys, welcome back to me completely and utterly failing to play Kerbal Space Program. Okay, so I have designed a new ship. Oh, that's a bad angle. Let's adjust that. That's better, I think. Does that? Yeah, okay. So let me walk you through it. First off, I added a observable science-y thing so that apparently it's just a way to get more science, I think. So that should be helpful. I also added another fuel stack here to the semi-in-orbit thing. And then this is largely like the design that I had before, that there's the middle thing. But there's a difference now in that, so we've got kind of the main get us mostly into orbit rocket in the middle. Then we've got these liquid rockets that have thrust, which is good. And then here, these are the outer rockets, but they are attached to radial decouplers as well. So we're going to fire both of these at the same time, but when the solid rockets are out, we can dump them right away, which will mean we're not carrying all that extra load while we're trying to continue going. So, I think that's all there's to it. I added some battery packs here so that we can at least report science if this doesn't go well. So let's go to the launch pad and see how it works. I have not tested this out at all. I am going to be just as surprised as you are. It's still nighttime. Oh, that doesn't seem good. Maybe having all these things on one decoupler is a bad idea. All right. Anyway, okay, there's the materials bay. Okay, so that's a sciencey thing. And scientific values. Okay. Oh, but transmits terrible. All right. Well, let me reset the bay. Okay. And let me observe the goo just in case I haven't done that enough. I'm still getting a few points of science from it, so that's something. And let's reset these canisters. All right, so I'm going to throttle up all the way because these liquids are going to fire at the same time as these solids. Oh, and I added winglets. They don't seem to do, well, let's see. Yeah, they don't seem to do anything at the moment. I don't know, maybe that was a bad idea. Let's see what happens. Go! Alright, yeah, this is unstable, but who knows? This may work. We'll see. I keep tilting. I don't like tilting. I'm gonna try and... Can I turn this at all, please? Just a little bit. No. I don't like this rotation. I'm not sure quite what it is that's doing that. But at any rate, we should be less heavy because I can't, well, soon, because I can at least jettison solid fuel. So that'll be good. Oh, and Jebediah's piloting because we killed the other guy last time. That's bad. So I'm going to wait for these to die entirely so they don't suddenly shoot up past the rest of the ship because they would be lighter than the mass of the whole ship. So those have died. Jettison them. Yay! That worked as I intended. That's something. And I'm going to start tilting us this way. Let's see if I can get us to stop. Let's see. Because we are already at the... Oh, let me observe the science bay, or the materials bay. Good, save that. Ooh, that was a lot of science. Alright, let's start angling us as we head off this way. And as soon as these are out, we will launch into the main rocket thing. I don't want to be angled this much just yet, because we're not high enough. I can already see us kind of plummeting back. But this is actually going somewhat as planned. Let me observe the mystery goo from this altitude, because I know they do different things at different altitudes, so it's something at least. They're getting cold. Okay, reset you, and reset these. So I can do. Yeah, I don't. Fine. And these are almost out. And we're still gaining altitude, which is good. And now I think, yeah, we should probably definitely be angling more. Though I don't know. I'm taking a guess. Now we're not going to have if you look at the ball here, we're not going to have a particularly predictable or intelligent orbit, but que sera, sera. So, and we are, I'm going to jettison that now. Oh, see, those just took off. That was a bad idea, but we are in space, which is awesome. And now I'm going to angle us this way. And I do seem to actually have some control here, which is good. Not as much as I would like, but it is at least something. And I don't want to tilt us too much, because last time I did that we started tumbling top over tea kettle, or whatever the expression is. So these should at least all plummet back to Earth, which is good. And let's see. Okay, I like this. Let's zoom in. And I'm going to kill the thrusters at the moment, because then this should stay relatively consistent. And let's drag out this maneuver. Let me see. What does that look like? That's not quite enough. Drag out more. Good. A little more, just to be safe. And okay. So, and now it's showing the angle that we need to hit. So I'm going to turn the thrusters on a little bit so I can angle us a little bit. And so that blue is basically the target. And we don't have to hit that yet. Oh, no, 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 no. Nope, stop it. This thing is fighting me like crazy. Stop it. And just, yep, good. Now stay. And now just a little bit more, a little bit further down. See, I'm nervous about tilting us further down just because if I do that, I'm afraid this thing is going to start toppling all over. And that would be bad. But if we do manage to burn, now it thinks we're going to have to burn for quite some time, so I'm reluctant to try and jettison this whole thing right away. But we're not seeming to topple, which is good. I wonder if maybe that was just something that was happening because we were in dealing with atmosphere. Let's see, this thing is way too long. Let's observe the materials bay. Oh, that's some worthwhile science right there. Reset that canister and observe the mystery goo there. That's good science. I should actually read what that says. The goo seems to have clumped into a sphere and become brittle. That's interesting. Alright, now we know what happens. Alright. So we are already actually starting to do this a little bit. Actually, I probably shouldn't. Yeah, we should just chill like this. Yeah, okay. So this is what we're at right now. And we're approaching the apoapsis, which is the peak of our orbit, I think, if I know what I'm talking about, which is not likely. And then once we hit it, it's estimating that we will have to burn for this amount of time. So apparently what you're supposed to do is start burning like halfway before, so that it's kind of balanced around that number. So the node is in 1 minute and 5, so we need to do it in 42 seconds from the node we need to start burning. So I'm going to bring the throttle up very, very soon, in like 10 seconds, and we'll see if we can make this work. Okay. Alright, going. And see, it's doing stuff. This number is coming down, which I think is the number that refers to how close we are to achieving the orbit thing that we want. Yeah, see, this is expanding. That's good. And you see, yeah, there's the moon's orbit, and there's the sun, and this is the our orbit, which is almost completely perpendicular to that. That's not good. All right. Now, one thing I do want to do is I think I want to jettison this last engine before we quite hit this, because I'm concerned because otherwise I'll end up leaving it in space. So I think I may cut and jettison early. Yeah. So our apoapsis is moving away from us, which is good. So I'm going to go ahead, and we've still got a lot of fuel in there, but if I at least kill it now, like that, and oh, I should have had those in the same stage. We'll fire that to push away, and I'll kill now. Now at least this thing will be in a... Wow, where did it go? Is it already... Oh, there it is. It will at least be in a decaying orbit, so by the time it hits... so it is basically on this thing, so by the time it'll splash down somewhere over there. But we need to still finish out our orbit, so I'm going to add a maneuver node, please, quickly before we get there. Come on, add a maneuver node. Oh, I've got one there. Delete you. Add a maneuver node. Yep. And out. Ooh, that's not quite enough, is it? A little more. That'll do. And, okay, let's angle this way. And it's estimating an 8-second burn, though apparently that gets inaccurate until you're actually firing. But, okay, it seems like that actually is accurate. So, oh, and we're in space. How awesome is that? Okay, let's reset the materials bay and do some observing while we wait. So the node is in 21 seconds, so we're going to want to fire 4 seconds to it. So we're firing 4 seconds before and 4 seconds after. And let's observe. Good. Wow, we are picking up a lot of science. This is really good. Reset the goo canister, please. And observe the mystery goo. We'll do that with this one too. Yeah! I like that. Okay. Yeah, we're getting a lot of stuff. Alright. Reset the materials bay. Now I believe that this actually changes based on what we're hovering over, which is good. And okay, now we're coming up on... Oh no! I'm too late! Oh, I'm an idiot. Well, maybe I can pull it around anyway. Let's see. Okay. I wonder if this will work. We'll have to see. No. Okay, stop. I've done something. Okay, so this is at 194, which I think means that we won't collapse. This is 440, which we definitely won't collapse. So guess what, guys? It only took us, what, 6 videos? But we are in orbit. How awesome is that? And if we look at the map, I think, yeah, we will see the sun coming up very, very soon, which is awesome. And we're traveling backward. Did I just reverse our orbit somehow? Did I? No, we're going that way. No, okay. No, it just turned the camera around on me, so I was confused. All right, so we've got more fuel this time, which is good. This means that we should be able to actually do some orbiting, then decay the orbit, and get land. Oh, look at that! How gorgeous is that? Yeah, screenshot. Well, the shift key is part of my screenshot command, which, though I think this game does have, you can press F1 to take a screenshot that way too. Oh, that's so beautiful. Okay, let's oh, I gotta turn these on. Okay, reset the canister, and let's observe the materials bay again. Oh wow, we're still getting stuff here. That's cool. Okay, we did a crew report. Let's do an extravehicular thingamajig, and I know that you can press the R key now to turn on his thrusters. So I'm going to let go, and yep, see? There we go. We can move around a little bit. Now, do an EVA report, please. And now get the hell back over here, because if I lose you like I did last time, I'm going to feel really bad about it. And get back in. Oh, man. We're doing stuff, guys. Oh, okay. And if we looked at that science report, it said it was based on what we were flying over. And let's see, what are we flying over right now? Ooh, so I imagine we can do a couple of EVAs and take reports from various locations. That would be useful. And I wonder if that's true with these as well. Materials bay change based over we're hovering over? No. Okay, so this is just while in space near Kerbal. But we can save it and get a lot of science out of that. So that is cool. Let's reset that. And let's check about the mystery goo. Does that change based on what we're hovering over? Nope, it's just well in space. But we're getting good numbers, guys. This is good. I'm liking this. Okay, reset all of that. And reset that. Alright, so once we get over the pole here, I suppose we're still a ways from that. But at that point, I'm going to do another EVA. So we'll speed up time a little bit. And I'll do a report from above the polar caps, and hopefully that will gain us some more science, and eventually we can get like probes and solar panels. I'm excited to get solar panels. Do an EVA, please. Okay, so here, just above the ice caps, that's good. And get back in. Get back in. There we go. Good. It makes me nervous when he doesn't do what I want. Okay, so I can have some control here, which is good. And I'm gonna just kind of lay us parallel to our. See down here, this is the green is our trajectory, I guess. And we do have a weird orbit, I suppose. And we could fix that, but I don't think we're going to be up here super long, because my goal is to get us back so we can get some science, and then who knows, maybe plan a trip to the moon. Or the moon, as the Kerbalians say. Alright, let's do another EVA. While in space, high over Kerbal. Okay, that's nothing new. Do some more. Let's see, do we travel over else? Anything else that's cool? Oh, why am I don't need to have that on, do I? I'm not firing anything, but it does feel like we're getting further away. And I can't scroll down anymore, which is weird. Alright. Let me scroll in, at least. Yeah, it doesn't... Yeah, that's kind of frustrating. Alright, I wonder... Well, let's pause time there and see if we get more data. EVA, please. Nope, just space high over Kerbal. Fine. Oh. Okay, so we're out of room for storing experiments. That's unfortunate. Alright. Well, let's do a couple of laps real quick. And just watch that happen. See, check that out. Okay. Why are you slowing down? Yeah, see, we're in a stable orbit. We're totally fine. Oh, okay, so you can't warp fast. Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Alright, so now we got to figure out how to deorbit, which I don't know that I've actually done. So what I think has to happen here is that we add a maneuver here, and basically we're going to do the opposite. No. Bring that in a little bit like that. Right? Yeah. So, and this is going to... It puts the point on here that we need to fire. Which is pretty much... So this green with the cross through it is pretty much the opposite of the way that we're going. So we're going to pretty much fire close to opposite of the way that we're going in order to decelerate once we hit that time. And it thinks we got to do it for 4 seconds, but yeah, okay, 4 seconds. So let's speed up time a little bit just to get us closer to that point where it's optimal for us to do it. 27, do. And then it gives us the estimated burn. So it's 3, 2, and there we go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, and now if we look at our trajectory, how close is that? That's a little bit... Oh, we're going to land kind of near where we had been. And over here, this is... What's the height there? 13.7 something. I'm going to fire a little bit more against our trajectory just to slow us down. Just because I feel like that's not low enough. I want it to... Because that will mean our orbit will decay, but it doesn't mean we're going to land. So let's take a look now. Okay, now we're definitely going to land. That's good. So now the goal here, because I am carrying a lot of science, is just to make sure that I can recover it. And we are going to be able to jettison everything, including... So basically we're going to be down to just the module, which is good. And I want to rotate us. Why can't I rotate us? I can't control the... Okay, the keyboard is being weird. I can't seem to... Let's see. Okay, there we go. It's because I was going to... Whoa, stop. Not that much. Alright. Let's see. Where's... Did I do something wrong? Which way are we headed? Okay, we're headed this way. I'll wait a little bit. And then I'm just going to try and do some stuff to slow our descent once we get closer. So then I can jettison that rocket as we enter into the system, which will be good. So let's reposition ourselves so we're a little closer to vertical at the very least. And I don't know why. I need to figure out if there's a way to set these resources up to automatically be on. And see that those batteries have been really, really nice to us because we had like 50 before. Now we have significantly more. Alright, so we're headed this way. And I'm going to position us... Alright, slow down time again. I'm going to position us like this so we can sort of slow our descent, which will be good. And speed up time a little bit. We'll do that. Okay, and stop. Speed up time a little bit. Okay, so we're now in the upper atmosphere, which is good, and I'm not going to do an EVA like I might have tried to do last time, which was very, very stupid. All right, and our surface speed is way, way, way too fast for my taste. So I am going to rapidly slow that down. Now, we are also slowing down because of the atmosphere, which is good. Oops. Ooh, don't tilt over that much, please. Alright. Because I want to make sure that we're not coming in at too high, too much of a velocity once we get down. Ooh, and we are spiraling out of control. That's terrible. Alright. And I can't seem to get us... Okay, there we go. That's what I want, please. Roughly. And I got to keep an eye on two numbers. I got to keep an eye on this speed down here and the altitude, because I want to make sure that I jettison the rest of this before we get too close to the ground, so we're not trying to land the command module right on top of this. But our speed is going down pretty significantly, which is good. Let me speed up time a little bit. And back, okay. Speed is going down, which is awesome. I don't want to do the stupid thing that I did last time where I ended up doing this so much that we basically started taking off again. All right, let's see here. Okay, a little too fast for my taste. But we are getting close to the point where I should be jettisoning this. I gotta make sure I also kill it first. Alright. Alright, so that's now fallen, and I killed it before I detached it, and now we just gotta really, really hope that this parachute can... Ooh, deploy the parachute, please. Can hold the... this plus the batteries, because I haven't tested that. And look at that! Oh my goodness. This has been a crazy successful mission. And, well, throttle isn't going to do much anymore. Let's speed up time. Come down for a wonderfully nice landing. Look at that. We have plenty of electric charge now. That's wonderful. And we are 30 meters above, 20... 10, and splash down. Yes, and we didn't die. All right, let's take a look. Let's do an EVA. And yeah, you can let go for the moment and take a surface sample of the water, which isn't worth much, but do an EVA report, which is worth even less right now. And get back in. Can you get back in? No? There you go. Get back in. Awesome, and all this stuff is stored. Let's recover the vessel and see how we did, guys. This was amazing. All right. Oh, what? No, that's not... But we observed so much stuff, guys. What happened to the... Oh, I bet you that the science station and the goose stuff only works... It didn't save it in the command module. It saved it on itself, so when we jettisoned it, it didn't stick around. Oh, that's unfortunate. All right, well, next time... Oh, I named the spaceship Hexadecimal, by the way. Next time, we'll go out and do some quick observations there so that we get some return. Ah, that makes me angry. But hey, we finally got into a successful orbit. Granted, not, a round one, but it did work. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.